Hi everyone, it's Professor Z. I just want to give you a quick overview of how to navigate the English 108 Canvas page. It's going to be very similar to how you would navigate the 101 page, so if you already watched that video, you might find some of this redundant, but I'm going to try and move through it a little bit more quickly. So you're going to have your home page, which is going to list all of the modules. So each week, an additional module will get added here, and you can use this home page to navigate to the module you want to go to. And there will also be a short description of the module here so that you can kind of quickly find stuff that you might be looking for, because later in the semester you may want to review, for example, annotation, and here you'll see that, oh, okay, I have to go back to week 1 to find the information about annotation. So if you click on these links, they'll take you to the module that you want to go to. You can also simply click on modules, which will pull up all the modules that are available. I usually keep them hidden until we get to them because I don't like to overwhelm everyone with modules that are coming down the pipe. So let's just see if we want to see what we have to do for week 1. We can click on week 1 active reading and annotation, and that takes us to the week 1 module. So once you're in the week 1 module, there's 2 ways to navigate it. You can use the goals and how we get there tab, which will list everything within it, or you may prefer to navigate through it here. What I try to do here is keep it a little less cluttered, I guess. And in the goals and how you'll get there, you'll see everything listed one step at a time. So you may prefer one or the other. I know some of you are going to prefer one way, some will prefer the other. Let's just look at what happens if I click on goals and how you'll get there. So at the top, it will list the goals for the week. This week, our goals will be to learn about annotation, to think about our reading and concentration skills, and then we will use those skills to comprehend a reading. Below that, I'll tell you how we're going to meet these goals. So here's what we're going to do in class. And this week, class is really more of an introduction. It doesn't necessarily connect strongly to our goals for the week. Much of that will be done during the week. And then you'll see after class, I list everything you have to do. And everything pretty much here includes a hyperlink that will take you to that information. Most of this stuff is, any readings are going to be in your packet, in your supplemental packet. They're also here if for some reason you don't have your packet handy. So this is just kind of like a backup for you. And so you can navigate right through this. I put it in the order in which I suggest that you should do it. So, you know, if I click on a pretest, I'll start by doing the pretest and kind of continue from there. So then I can back navigate. Let me just pull this down so you can see what I'm doing. And hold on, I have a cat scratching at my door. Apologies, I had to let my cat out. So here's what you're gonna do after class, and you can go through it this way and just keep coming back to this page, and then you can read the lesson on annotation, which of course is also in your supplemental packet. And so that's one way to navigate it. Okay, let me just show you the second way to navigate it. The second way is to simply move through the physical module as opposed to constantly being within this page. So, this is the pretest. If I click on it, it takes me to the pretest. And then I can complete the pretest. And then I have my annotation lesson. And then what I do is, instead of listing out everything, like if you go to the study skills discussion, it tells you, hey, first complete the questionnaires, then do the reading, a practical guide to study skills, and use the study questions to help you through the reading. Once you've done all that, you'll then contribute to this discussion thread. So this sort of contains everything a little bit more in one place. I kind of prefer this way, but some students prefer the other way, so I do it both. And that's how you would move through the model. And then here's your post-test. And let's see. So your grades will be, I'm back here on my homepage now, and I have these 5 tabs on the left-hand side. So I can click on modules to see all my available modules. I can go to grades to see my grades and what my scores are. So right now, this is the stuff that you have due for next week. And over here, you can see a breakdown of how stuff gets weighed for the course. Announcements, there won't be a ton of announcements, but you will notice that I have made an announcement that there was an error, my error, on the books that were being offered at the bookstore over break. So I had the wrong William Shakespeare play. I wanted to order the one that the students will be doing this semester, which is Much Ado About Nothing. However, I had A Midsummer Night's Dream there, so don't get A Midsummer Night's Dream. And I will reiterate this in class, but I won't make a whole lot of announcements over the course of the semester. I'll use that mostly for, if class is canceled for some reason, usually weather related, and I won't use it a whole lot other than that. And similarly, I don't use Starfish Connect a whole lot, though you may find that some of your other professors do. And just to go back to grades, I did want to just point out one other thing. So, once I score it, you'll be able to click on the assignment and you'll be able to see if I've made comments. And sometimes you may see additional comments here where you'll have to click on view feedback. And you can't see that until there's an assignment here. But that's how you navigate stuff. So the most important thing is to make sure that you're seeing everything that you need to do during the week. Sometimes, and I mentioned this in the 101 video, students make the mistake of sticking to just seeing what assignments are due, and that may not necessarily, that really just tells you when something's due that's being graded. It doesn't tell you the readings that you need to do for that assignment. So just beware of trying to just follow this, okay? And it may take you, a week or two to get kind of familiar with how to navigate the modules, but I'm sure you're gonna do fine. And if you have questions, just drop me an email. I'm happy to answer the questions, okay? And I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys soon.